Welcome to the world of Wystie. This is the Rose of Cassiterite House. I can scarcely breathe. It's my fault. It's all my fault. Had I intervened earlier, spoke my mind before it was too late, exerted my influence while I still had a chance, I wouldn't be sitting here today. Guilt was poisoning me. I cannot continue on with it eating at my soul. Lady Cassiterite finishes her brief speech before stepping off the dais, loudly weeping before the kingdom. Her sobs start a chain reaction, and I feel my own eyes well. Grief, regret, sorrow, regret, a sadness I had not felt since my own babe passed away in my arms. Juni was like a daughter to me, and she's gone, and it's my fault. It's my turn to speak. Stick to your speech, and not a word more. The parchment is illegible from how tightly it's been crushed in my grasp. What more, with the tears silently streaming down my cheeks and obscuring my vision, I don't think I could read my own writing if my life depends on it. Not if. It does depend on it. But I cannot live a half-life. I cannot carry around the secrets weighing upon my soul. I must rid of myself of this burden before I'm surely killed for my mistake. I deserve it. I drop the crumpled piece of trash onto the ground and force my hands to my side before addressing the nobles. As Juni's governess, we spent an extraordinary amount of time in one another's company. We were close. So close, in fact, she disclosed a secret to me, one I feel the need to share, as it is Juni's truth, even if it is an ugly truth. The Lord says my name in a warning tone, but I cannot stop now. You see, during Juni's final days, she confessed to me how her heart was torn between two, one half laid with her house and her duty, and the other half to a man, to Rome, Moldavite. I speak above the crowd. They met, ironically enough, at Juni and Penn's engagement party. For many, the evening was dashed by the appearance of the uninvited guests, but for Juni, she says she was enamored the moment she laid eyes upon him. I am, of course, supportive of the arrangement with Cassiterite House, and I reminded her of such. Yet, I could not push too hard, lest I push her away. After the party ended, I overheard them sharing words in her room. I could not hear much of the actual conversation, but the passion and energy with which they conversed was new. Those who knew Juni personally knew she was a proper lady, but in the presence of Rome, all of our etiquette lessons seemed to have flown out the door. I knew then that there was a spark between the two. I looked to Penn Howlite and addressed him directly. I'm sorry. His face displays pure rage. The Lord rises from his seat and steps towards me. But I'm not done yet. There's more that I have to say. I tried to convince her. I joked that Rome only wanted what all men would want with a beautiful young woman, but she was unconvinced. She was convinced they were soulmates and would not listen to reason. So, I pretended to accept her delusion, buying myself more time to subtly convince her. I promised to keep their secret love secret. I see now how wrong I was. The Lord commands me to stop. He reaches for my arm, but I back out of his reach. It gets worse! I shout, evading his grab. That morning, she tells me she's to marry Rome the following day, and asked for my assistance in arranging their wedding night. The Lord stops cold in his tracks. He asks if I assisted, and I shake my head. He looks to Juni's portrait and insists I go on. I tried to stop her. I insist, looking between a retreating Lord Cassiterite and a fuming Penn Howlite. I sent Tombolt to the Moldavite pavilion. I wanted him to exchange words with Rome. Words, not blows. Had I known. In a tense, measured tone, the Lord tells me to go on. I assumed her loyalty to her cousin. To her house. was greater than her infatuation with the boy. But she was unswayed. She stated her loyalty is to Rome. Yet she mourned the loss of her cousin the entire day, so I assumed her wedding was off, or at least postponed. So, while she bathed, I stepped out for just a moment to fetch her dinner, and when I returned, she was gone, and she did not return till the following morning. Penhowlite jumps to his feet, his nostrils flaring. He demands to know why I did not say anything, tell anyone, the moment Juni ran off. It would have been the end of Juni, I sputter, but then I straighten, squaring my shoulders and looking down my nose. I remember who I am. I refuse to let a scandal be the downfall of Juni's reputation, to mar the reputation of Cassiterite House. Penhowlite shouts that I already have, that I should have kept my mouth shut, and that I will pay for my disloyalty to the royal Howlite house with my life. Divine words are delivered to my lips. I will gladly do so, my voice says. But Juni deserves to be remembered for who she was. While I agree Penhowlite is a better man than Rome Moldavite, he is who she chose. He is with whom her heart belonged, and I refuse to pretend otherwise. To remember her as someone she wasn't is to insult her. Oh my gosh, what is she talking say that? Penhowlite's nostrils flare as he marches up to me, but I do not cower. The burden has been lifted from my spirit. The truth is out, and there is no taking it back. Juni Cassiterite loved Rome Moldavite beyond reason, and being separated and promised to another led to her early death. As the angered noble stands before me, I realize it is not my fault Juni met an early death, but Cassiterite House's. Had she and Rome been permitted to openly love one another, she would still be among the living. Had Cassiterite and Moldavite houses not held grudges against one another, Tomball would still be alive. Penhowlite demands to know who married them. The question catches me off guard. Who married them? Why, it was... Hi Wystians, Everly Teller here. Thank you for listening to this episode. If you liked what you heard, please subscribe to follow along. Don't forget to like and leave a comment. Additionally, if you're a fan of fantasy, and especially romantasy, subscribe for free to my Patreon to read weekly chapter releases of my web novels, and for bi-weekly releases of my audio drama podcast. Together, we'll explore the corners of the magical world of Wystie through narration, print, recovered artifacts, and more.